You're listening to IndieX Radio. DJ Nate from Bethel, Kentucky. More lights, more sound.
Good afternoon, YouTube and Twitter. See, now I'm kind of used to saying that in Facebook, but like I said, I'm trying to get back to Facebook. I just, it's kind of like with the Force on Star Wars. No, I'm actually being serious. It's like trust the Force, Luke, or right now I'm on the thinking it's like the dark side. Luke, I'm your father. Kind of thing. So I obviously try to get back to that though. But today it's gonna be a regular type show. I'm gonna talk about some regular stuff today, and we'll get back to the Harry Potter deal tomorrow. Weather kind of still chilly today though. I think it's in the I didn't look at my phone or anything. It might be in the probably the 40s. I think today 40s around 50s. I could be mistaken, but some of the snow is still out there, so I don't think it's up to 60s or 70s. Right. So today I want to talk about a few things. And it's memories. And some of you are probably thinking, okay, he wants to talk about memories. What does he want to talk about that for? Well, it could mean a lot of things. And when I say, it can mean a lot of things. It could mean, joyous memories, and it can mean, other memories that your parents literally are screaming at the top of their heads. I'm being serious. Now a lot of us, I know when back, it's funny, I say back in the day, and they look at me going, "How old do you think you are?" Uh, it's like, sometimes I look at them going, "Well, back when they were doing the old cover wagons." But, no, the point I'm gonna be making today, though, is memories. Did you make good memories? Or, if they were bad memories, did they turn good later on? It could be a number of issues or circumstances, or even good memories there too, though. But back when we lived in Carlisle at the time. Back when we would go see my grandma all the time, though, I remember one year, and this is what brought this up today, is the snow outside. Is we had this old minivan. It was I think it was the Chrysler. I think we had the Chrysler Plymouth or something. I think that's what it was. I'm talking the old box versions. It's not like all the pretty ones, and you're like, no, no. But no, it had the I think it was the one that had the captain seats in it or whatnot though. Or I think actually we um uh borrowed the one from a friend of ours. I think that's what it was too. But anyway, we my grandma when she was living and stuff. She lives in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Some of my nieces and now cousins or well, not nieces but cousins, and some of that my dad's family still live out there. And it's not that I don't mean to go and see him or something. I would love to, but that's like a 10-hour trip. It's not like I'm gonna go right down the road and someone gets asking, well, you can go down, it's right down the road, and I'm like, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean that's 10 hours. I mean, I'm serious. Makes you just want to yell. But no, it's the one year though. I remember it was during dead cent winter. I don't know if it was before Christmas. I think it was actually during the Christmas time. It was right before Christmas though, because I remember going down the OGL down there in Carlisle. If you guys don't know what that is though, if you're in the Carlisle area though, or you haven't been there, whatever though, too though, please go. That place is awesome. It's got the OGL cells down at the bottom though. That's why when people tell me, "Oh, you don't even have a jail here or whatnot," though, and I'm thinking, that's what you think. It's just closed, you know. Um, I'm talking the old padded cells and stuff you go to, though. I think they're the ones that you could not get out of. I'm serious. So yeah. Don't make anybody there mad. I'm serious though at the OGL though, because you might find yourself, not getting out, not on parole time, not getting out. Period. Um, so, but no, I do joke around a little bit though. But no, all seriousness though, it was right before Christmas during that time though. We knew the snow was coming. I knew snow though, but we just didn't know how bad. And you guys, if you travel on these roads, you know how bad these roads can get. Right, A1, the scrape crews and everything too though can be A1. It's nothing really towards these Mother Nature's just like, huh, that's what you think. Like seriously, she wants to dump on your place there though. She's gonna do it. And so we had left Carlisle and whatnot though. We are this was a planned trip. We were going to go there anyway. Um, so it's back when we were little kids. Um, and this is where my age kind of really shows up because I've had some of my friends going, "You remember that?" And I'm like, "Thanks." You know, I'm not 35. I'm only like 60, I guess, or something. I mean, I'm sorry. But no, what it is like this is back in I'm gonna guess probably about 97 or at least 98 around there though. Actually it started snowing before we even left Carlisle, and we jumped in the van and on the way there though. I think we had actually evaded it. I think there for a little bit though, but I think we got to Clarksville or Clarksburg there, West Virginia there though, and I'm talking it just dumped. I'm talking like, you went from, "Oh, it's like pretty snowy" to, "Oh, whoa." I'm serious. So, so Dad had to stop. We had to stop there actually and get there in a hotel. I mean, it was bad. It was that's I-64. If you guys never been on I-64, trust me, if you've never been on I-64 in this weather though, just don't. Seriously, like it can be very dangerous. So we actually had stayed the night though. The following day, if I remember this correctly, it still was kind of barreling. I mean, it still was, but we were able to jump in the van, I think, though, and they had the roads not cleared enough, though. I mean, it got so bad, we got stuck. Um, this is I'm pretty sure that I don't know if it was Virginia I spoke about earlier, or maybe in West Virginia. If it's West Virginia, then we're talking about the same part of the industry. I think it's 91 there. I think there though. See, we usually go through Morgantown, and in places like that though. That's still in That's like I'm gonna say it's on the verge, like right on the verge of uh, uh, West Virginia, and then we go into Maryland, which is really pretty state by the way. Maryland is, and then we hit my favorite part of Pennsylvania. And no, I'm not saying it's anything bad about my family or something though. But no, it's Gettysburg. I mean, it's a big battlefield that I had some of my ancestors and stuff fought there. Um, and so you can see that kind of like not a whoa, like a whoa, type of thing. So. That was exciting though, but no, we didn't go this year. Well, it was fall years back. We actually finally get to go to the battlefield that actually fought for our freedom and whatnot. Though we're still fighting for it today, though. But that right there was the grounds of fighting for our freedom, and that brings me to it that we need to really kind of think of our ancestors and our family. Our family. I do it all the time too. We might spit spat though. We still love each other though. But it's just it's every time we may get this or that though. It's not because families get up in age and whatnot though. It's because trust me, they can, I mean, my family and whatnot though, they're doing well, fine. They really are. So it's not that. And that has nothing to do with that. It makes me go back to think of okay, our ancestors, people that we may have treated like they weren't even kin to us back in the day. I don't really know that for sure, but they were fighting for our freedom, fighting for all the stuff that really we have up till today. The technology and whatnot and everything too. Though, if you really think about it, we wouldn't even have all that if it was still got slavery and all the. I'm being serious, aren't I? I mean, like, we wouldn't have any of that if it wasn't for our ancestors. So, along a while back, one of my aunts, and she showed us too. She wrote so I knew it was legit. I knew it. She showed my dad. And she showed everybody, the family tree. So it's like you could just tell it was detailed upon detailed, and that made me had a big smile on my face because who was way down the line? I think it was 4 or 5 grades down the line though. Was George Gordon Meade. And if for all you guys doesn't know that though is he fought with the Union Army. He just got appointed by the president, which was another favorite of mine, Abraham Lincoln. Go Abraham on that part though, and whatnot though. Just got appointed by them. And it makes you think that even though he was high up in the ranks though, he's like whoa, like he just kind of got familiarized with it and stuff too though. So when you're thinking of that kind of stuff, you're thinking of well, of Lee, which was a great leader too. I'm not putting him down either. is he was like that's why he was able to, I think, to kind of sneak around a little bit, this and that and whatnot, um, and maneuver because he said he's going to be cautious. Well, if you think about it, all of them are cautious, you know. So a lot of our ancestors on both sides fought well and diligently, though. A lot of them died for our freedom, and he's like that too, though. And that just, I'm telling you that now. I'm proud to be American, guys. I really am. I'm proud to be yes, we're good. So, but back to the back to the thing is though is we have a lot of good memories, don't we? We have a lot, you know, we have memories like, you know, like I'm talking about. These are great memories of me and my family though. And then, you know, although there's days I fear of, you know, losing, you know, a family, well, you know, if you do diligently and do good, and especially what the Lord wants you to do, which I am working on that. I want to do it more and stuff too though is, well, they just went home, and we just away from home for a while though, and we're going to go see them at home, right? So these type of memories was all these memories is that makes me think. Oh, you know, I mean, I do miss my grandma. She's, you know, both sides of my grandparents are not living anymore, and it's hard. I can tell from my mom and from my dad and for us. Oh, you know, there's times that we are sitting there and we are thinking about it, and we do miss them though. But if we do, if we you know, if we keep the good memories and stuff, you know, a parent and keep them going and he's like that too, though. We've not really lost them, have we? We've actually still got them within ourselves, though. You know, we just got the sadness trying to overtake that. So good memories can actually overcome anything, right? I mean, you know, that's how it is. Yeah. So back to the thing is, we're in we go through Maryland, which Maryland, like I said, I really don't know. My dad probably could. I probably have to have a refresher here, but I mean, I'm thinking that Maryland. I think some of their roads was. I mean, that's highways just because the main stretch, it just gets so much on them that they don't. You know, they can't, you know, clear it half enough. And the reason I'm saying that is though is there's so much traffic on it. Is I'm thinking that Maryland was either he was getting somewhat clear though, or maybe just bad though. But I know West Virginia guys, anybody you travel that way, you know, I don't even have to speak no more. You know, you guys know how that part of the interstate is 64, but it's a when it's going good in the two though is you guys have a blast doing that. But not only a part of that though, this is like a 10-hour trip, okay? And I mind you, me and my sister and we're really young. We're kids. Hey, you know, and my parents are, you know, trust me, they take it very well. They take it very well. I mean, they are of course they're used to this, so you know, and they know it's a long trip, you know, and whatnot though. And so a lot of parents, you know, we got to give them credit, guys. We really do though. You know, they put up with a lot, especially with us type of thing though. You know, and they're like, oh no, with the new age and everything, you know, they're the worst ones. No, no, I'm sorry. Some of the older, like back with me though, I think well, we weren't really sure though. Is I do have ADHD for one of you guys don't know of me and whatnot though. You know, and ADHD, you know, there's people in my family that have it too though, and I hate that though. But you know, it's something you can't help though. But it's nothing. It's nothing like the focusing is the bad part of it though. But it's as far as you being energetic and being full of life and stuff, you know, hey, to me, I don't think that's a bad thing, right? You know, I think it's a pretty cool thing for your spirit, you know. But so just imagine, you know, me and though, you know, but you know, you even kind of got hard on my sister too, though. She didn't have it though. It's just these long trips, right? You know, but here's the moral of the whole story though: is in the end, when we actually got to our grandma stuff too, though, in the end, that's what makes it worth it, right? That's what makes it worth it when you end up in the arms hugging your family at the end though. You're not thinking of any of the trips. You're not thinking of 10, 12, 50 hours. You're not thinking any of that stuff though. In your time though, you're just thinking of, okay, we got here safe, and it's worth it. Yeah, yeah, it's worth it. So but you know, so after it was more than 10 hours because, like I said, we got caught in this horrible weather. I mean, it was it's awful. It's like a foot of snow. I'm not joking. And for some of though, you know, where my dad's from in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, though, they don't just get snow. They get snow. I'm serious. I'm not joking. They get snow. I'm talking. It would shock you one year if they didn't get a foot of snow or more. Like if they got less than that, you're like, are you sure you're talking about Wilkes? Because I mean, it's just they're so used to it. The weather because it's further north, right? So but no, a lot of the fond memories that I have with my family, and I hope you guys have this with yours too, is a lot of the fond memories we had though is when we got up there, grandma and them were up, sitting there, you know, big smiles on her face. My aunt, oh, my Aunt Roberta, she would come going, oh hey, she'd be the first one to hug, and then Grandma be sitting there in the chair waiting on us, and everything though. And this was the main thing though, and my dad always liked this. So don't get me wrong though, I'm a newbie, and when I say I'm a newbie, I'm not one of those, oh, he's all, no, I'm actually was a newbie to this. So it's the famous thing that my mama, and I guarantee my aunt will probably still make it if we ended up showing up in that front door, is kielbasa. And there's a big difference. Some of y'all like, oh, that's like Polish sausage. Nah, a little different, guys, a little different. It's a little different of color too. If you all saw it right now, you just be like, ew, you know. Um, but to us, type northern, and I'm born in the south. Don't get me wrong, no, but I got a lot of northern in me too, though. That's not to us, so that's like, that's good, type of things. She always would fix kielbasa, and of course for the years though, there were several years we actually went up there literally for Christmas. There are a couple times there too though. Is you'd have Christmas dinner, turkey, the whole 9 yards. I'm talking, you'd walk in there, and I'm telling you, you could literally walk from different households on the block. And I'm not even joking, guys. She probably could feed them too, and all that good stuff. And knowing my family, and just seriously though, how sweet they are and stuff too though, is I'm not joking, guys. They probably would do it in a heartbeat. So um, those are just a little bit of fond memories. And another memory here was when it was not snowing. See, we would go during the summer sometime too, though. Sometimes we'd triplize it. We would piggyback it. There was one year I think we went up to see my mama, my grandma and them, and then we went to Downton Park. Yes, guys, this is us correct. We got our own park. I'm not saying we own the park though, but it has our name on it. And then we went there. I think we went to Myrtle Beach, pretty sure of though. And then we swung right back around, more like four, and hit the hit I think it was Dollywood, and went to Tennessee. Now I met Dolly Parton, guys, one time. Now I'm not saying we had a personal conversation. Like it too though, is she goes there every year to open the park she has there. And I know a lot of you all are probably thinking of some of the morals. Yeah, okay, I get that. I do that too though. But as far as her being an actual person, apart from political and all, I'm not gonna get into that kind of stuff. But things like that too though, is though, as far as personal though, she's more attached to the Lord and God though than actually you think though. Her and Kenny Rogers was. Her and Kenny, I miss Kenny Rogers. He's one of my favorite. When I heard he passed away several years back, it crushed me, guys. It wasn't one of those just, the movies and there goes my life. No, 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 no. It literally crushed me. Her and Kenny Rogers. They would sing, Christian songs, but the most famous ones that you guys would know, the most famous ones was Smoky Mountain Christmas. Oh my goodness. It is still around though, but the ones that actually, that not only that was singing and stuff too though, that was Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers, guys. So seriously though, hats off to them. They're two awesome people that I like. So that whole year, that one year though, I mean we double whammied it. I mean we had four, and they were, even though short times though, but those were good memories. Yeah, there's stress upon trips. Yeah, there's stress upon, even still staying with your parents. I'm currently staying with them right now though too though, and yeah, we may have spots though, but would I trade this for the world than being out there on my own? Although I do like that on my own though, not knowing my family and all. Sorry guys, contract signed, ain't happening with me. Not happening. I love my family. They mean a great deal to me. My niece and nephew mean the world to me. Um, they pray for them guys. They're going through a tough time, and I'm sorry to say this is, to me, it's doctors that aren't doing their jobs. I'm sorry. I think that I understand. I really do. I understand. Don't take me wrong. I understand specialists and stuff. I'm in line for a specialist right now though, and she's amazing, guys. She's my stomach doctor. They are hard to get into. I understand that part though, but um, my niece and nephew, they fight day in, and though to be just I mean, they fill your hearts, guys. They really do. They're amazing to me. They're a great influence to me, and I wouldn't trade them for the world. I wouldn't. Mm-mm. So sorry, I got kind of choked up about that, but my family means the world to me. So when you're having these good memories and things like that too, though, don't let it go. Um, because I'm gonna tell you right now, you let that go, you're making the biggest mistake you have I'm talking bigger than the pandemic. Um, the pandemic going on right now, guys, it's trying to split families up with it's just his treachery. Lucifer, guys, he's out there. He's real. I'm telling you right now, he's real. He's gotten a hold of me. If sometimes he's kind of got a hold of me right now, though. What I mean that is me being so sick. He causes sickness too, guys. That's what I mean by that. He causes sickness. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. And some of us make it a big deal thing. Oh, the big man upstairs. No, no, we're talking about Christ, guys, and we're talking about God. That's who it is. That is who it is. And if it was not for him, straight up, if it was not for him, he went through my niece and nephew because they found me in a bed, just not even knowing it. I'm talking had a seizure. My parents have come up here before. To those he uses your family, guys. He uses people with around you and stuff too, though, to save you. He wants to save us. Things like that too, though. Lucifer, he don't want to give two hootin' hooters. I'm telling you right now, he doesn't. I don't mean that just to be funny. He does not give two hoots about you. All he wants is you to just come on down here. The saying is though I've danced where the devil's danced. Some of the firefighters tell you that though, and the firefighters what they mean is they're good people. So too though is nobody has danced with the devil I'm gonna pull Batman on this. I'm serious. Pull it in the pale moonlight until you've actually danced with him. Now I personally don't know that. No, because I'm not giving myself to him. No, 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 no. Ain't happening though. But I have let's just say been almost to the ballroom he's been in and I don't like it and I don't want it. And things like that too though. So have good memories, folks. That's where I'm getting with this. Have good memories. Don't throw them away. This is a couple of things I have here though. Peace of mind makes, calming times. Right? I mean, doesn't that make sense? Peaceful times, you're at peace. My family, they may get aggravated normally, normal stuff. We all do. Come on. Come on. We're not human if we don't. But most of the time, they're peaceful. They're at peace. Now, guys, me doing this talk show with you guys, yes, I DJ. No worries. I still do the music thing. I just got to get some licenses and stuff, though, but no big deal. But this right here, having the Lord, my family, and talking to you right now, this mic right now, guys, this mic. The reason I'm talking to you guys right now, though, is my mom and them got that for me for Christmas. Yeah, yeah. So in a general way, though, they support this. But having this and having definitely him upstairs, definitely 100% going on about this. So I may look like I'm sick. Sorry if I do. I'm not trying to, and whatnot. But uh, a lot of the things that go on me though is really internal. Like I mean, you know, sometimes I feel that well they don't understand though, but trust me, they do. They really really do. It's just I do believe that they're just tired of seeing me this way. Trust me, I'm with you on that too though. But what I mean is I'm at peace and my mind's at peace though because I have a loving family that loves me. I have a niece and nephew that mean the world to me, and I also have a son, Gabriel James Blake Dalton. There will always be my shining person in my life. And I hope down the road or something, he gets to listen to this because I mean this. He means the world to me just like my family does because he is my flesh and blood. I mean, and nobody's just going to keep me away from him. I'm telling you right now, they're not going to. Yes, right now they are. Yes or no, though. But I think that my ex-wife's family and so too though I think they're caught up in that web, guys. I don't yes, I still pray for them. I still think that they're at least decent people and stuff, and a lot of you are probably going, what, Nate, are you no, no, because you know what, I decided last year, and it's sad though, I should have done this a long time ago considering my dad's an awesome pastor, but I mean, but that in general sense though does the same thing. It makes you a man. So what I want us to think through today as we go through today is, and I know, I'll be honest with you, I know the Lord laid this on me though because He just keeps pouring in. I'm telling you, it's awesome, and is good memories. I have excellent memories going to my grandma's. Though, yes, I miss her. Does it mean I can't ever go back? No, it does not. It's just it's with the pandemic right now. It's just a lot of things going on though. I still got a immediate family or a family up there though. Still are up there though, so I can go see them. Right? Things like that too. Though I still could go see Gettysburg. I'm gonna say when I want to, but when I can afford it too, because a lot of y'all know that issue though. I used to have this big thing, and I'm gonna tell you right now, my mom and them, you can tell it's out of the concert. Heart tried this, but this was years back. I think it was like $1,100 some. So, we were actually looking into going to Disney World. Now, guys, you all know, and I know it's twice that expensive now. It's probably $3,000 just to walk into the hotel and say hi to them. I mean, nothing that I'm just saying that stuff gets expensive. You know, they're just they're actually I think this year they were supposed to last year though. They're finishing a new resort down there, guys. It's supposed to be I mean, this is massive. I showed my nephew some of the stuff that abandoned down there and stuff, and they built this one in place of it. It's huge. I mean, 900 rooms, guys. I'm not joking. You can look it up. It's awesome. Going to be down there though. So when they do that stuff, that they have to. I mean, I think that when Mr. Walt Disney had this idea, he had a massive and great idea though, and he was a wonderful man. He really was. He had a lot of visionaries. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you right now though, but this is just my opinion. I promise so too though. Some of the things going on I think with the immediate Disney World and things like that too though is I don't think he would condone that. I don't think he was even into that kind of stuff. But I don't know. But I kind of have a feeling he wouldn't have. But like I said, I'm not on the mic though just to put things down though, you know, unless it's something that needs to be said though. But um, it's just a lot of the stuff is not just happening at Disney World, guys. It's happening even in our own states, right? The pandemic has just gotten so. I'm talking. It's got us by the barrels, guys. It really does so. But we overcome it back in 21, and some of you probably thinking we didn't overcome. Yes, we did, guys. Yes, we did. We did it actually just I think last fall though, and then the other one actually pretty much whammied. We just about were getting ready to invade it. So um, yeah, I mean if a person's out there thinking that the U.S. don't got it, then I'm sorry guys, you don't know the USA because we can get through anything. Yeah, that's why we fly the American flag with 50 stars on it. I mean, we do. Now we got more things than are just 50 stars. New Mexico, we got Canada, and other places too, though that people don't think about. But is the thing always is always yes, I am just so devastated at this too. Though we lost a lot of basically patrons, and anybody in your family, anybody to me, they may not be a war hero or anything like that too. Though is guys, they're a patron. There are our immediate patrons. Now we do have some, I'm sure, that are in the military. My papaw is no longer living either though. In the army. Um, he fought over in New Guinea over there. He was over in the jungles of New Guinea over there. He would tell me a lot of stories that my mom and they said they never told us. And I said, well, I want to tell you I want to share that with you and things like that too though. I think he got I think a little bit of a malaria or something went on over there too though. He still had a lot of pain from that too. So I mean, just a lot of I got Uncle Jerry. He's still living too though and everything though in the military as well. So I do got patrons, actual patrons in my family though, but that's not all my patrons, guys. Patrons is my mom, my dad, my sister, even my brother-in-law. Oh, I'm not gonna leave him out. Don't worry about that. Everybody's like, oh, he's just an in-law. Not to me. Not to me. If it wasn't for my brother-in-law right now, guys, that truck wouldn't be sitting down there just to look like it's sitting down there. I'm not joking. It wouldn't be. He has kept that truck on the road. Like all I gotta do is I don't even have to ask him. He's like, "Where's your keys at?" Okay, don't trust yourself, but go do it. So he's been amazing impact to the family too. So they're patrons too though. But the ones that don't get a lot of the credit, I think though too though is my niece and nephew, and I know for a fact my son too. Too though is they're a big patrons of my family too though and everything though because the Lord especially though that's the main one though. But them, my family, but especially them too though is they're what keeps me going, and they're the ones that makes me proud to be an uncle, makes me proud to be a father, and indubitably I will say that every day if I have to prove it to people. Yeah, an uncle, a father, a son, and most of my guys makes me proud to be an American. Yeah. Um. So, leaving you all with this today. Good memories. Now, flared up time makes amped time. Some of us when we get flared up, like there's days I even do it. There's days my family, whatever though, it amps it up. But something that me and my family do that I'm sure that a lot of y'all do though too is those I go up here to my room, separate though, And even if mom or them, I say sometimes, well, they can't talk to me, and I'm like, well, no, they just text me though. But to be honest with you though, that's actually our peace in a way though. And actually, I do kind of like that because it's not even an hour or two later, guys. We're texting on the phone again. They're asking me, do I need this and whatnot though you're always going to have flared up times and amp time too. That makes that tough too though, guys. But when you have those times, go back to the other one. Peace of mind makes calming time. You do that one, you all make overcome the other one, hands down. I want you all to think of that today, because trust me, guys, I do every single day. I wake up out of this chair and I go to sleep in this chair and whatnot. It don't matter where I'm sleeping. I sleep peace of mind, family, Lord, everybody. Whole enchilada, what I just mentioned. I think of them 24/7. Now, I've had people even come up to me going, I only think of myself. I'm so sorry. I'm not making fun of you. It's not that. I'm like, you really don't know me then. You seriously don't know me then. Because if you know the real me, sometimes the reason the shape I'm in is because I will care about you or anyone else so more than I will actually care about myself. I will put you all first before I do myself. Guys, I'm a father. I'm a father. And yeah, just because I don't get to see him, just because, what and whatnot though, I make sure I even look at people worried when I see I just recently lost my job this last year. I was let go, guys, wrongly. It was flat out wrong too. I will say that over open mic. I mean, it was, but I'm my family supports me in anything I do, as well as I do with them. I do, but these are times that we want to embrace our family, because guys, when I say this, it can mean both ways. We don't know how much time we have left with our loved ones or here on earth, and that can mean both ways, whether they're them going home or us going home before them though. And I don't want to see that happen, because the parents want to see, they want to go home first. So really, basically, they're sitting there waiting home for us, so when we walk in that door up there too, right? I mean, do you think of it that way? Yeah. Yeah. So think of those things there today, though. Tomorrow we're going to crack back into Harry Potter, though. But if I can't get into that tomorrow with you guys, though, I'll have another talk show like I do today, though. But we will definitely get into that. I promise you that, though. But it's always a blast talking to you guys about things, though. But whether it's between my happy time memories with my family, and I got an extensive family too, though, or with yours. Sit there and just please take my word on this part too, though. Even if it was stressful times with your families and things like that too, though, trust me, you have plenty of time to still make good memories with them. So don't give up with that. Please don't. So going to crack back into Harry Potter tomorrow if I can get the quiz made up, though, because I want to do that, things like that together with you. But if not, we'll talk about some more worldly stuff, or talk about maybe some emotions maybe you guys are feeling about, or something that's going on in your everyday life, though. But I will get on the mic. No questions about it, though. Like I said, this is my peace of mind too. Is getting on this mic, not just doing this, but I mean, for ones you all know about the Blackberry Festival, they've not seen nothing yet. They enjoyed me last year, but this year I'm buying new equipment. I've already got new equipment for this type of year, though. I'm even going to probably get a bigger tent. I mean, I'm being honest with you. I'm not trying to outbeat debating tents. No, absolutely not. But the reason I'm actually probably getting a bigger tent, it's still on the cheap side, I promise. And things like that too, though, is there's going to be some things that I will be interacting with patrons, even in Carlisle too, though. They want to do some karaoke this or karaoke that. Just kind of get them out of the sun and stuff, though. So going to be looking into that, though. So an ACJ service is going to be expanding sooner or later, though. I can't promise you when I'll be doing that, though, but there'll be some expansion down the line. So as of now, think of what I said. If you guys want to think about that, dream about it, do whatever you want to do, though. There. But tomorrow we will try to crack into Harry Potter, though, or talk about some other stuff, though, too, though. This is DJ Nate with NDS Radio from Bethel, Kentucky, and I'll catch you all later.
You're listening to NDX Radio. DJ Nate from Bethel, Kentucky. More lights, more sound.